Back in the old days, sports betting wasn't run by corporations. It was run by a guy named Tommy, 3 cigarettes, a busted calculator, and pure emotional instability. And now, from the darkened basements of North Jersey, comes the greatest gambling experience ever created for men who yell at televisions like they're personally involved in the game. Tommy Stigs Sportsbook, TM, the only sportsbook built specifically for retired bookmakers, emotionally damaged Giants fans, men named Sal, and people who still refer to prison as that little situation. Remember when betting required trust, relationships, and a guy whispering point spreads over a payphone while Sinatra played in the background? Not anymore. Because Tommy Stigs combines old school sportsbook tradition with absolutely none of the emotional maturity modern society keeps talking about. At Tommy Stigs, we don't believe in passwords or financial responsibility. We believe in handshakes, panic, and screaming. The game was fixed at Buffalo Wild Wings. Still using those fancy online sports books? Cute. At Tommy Stigs, your betting information is safely protected inside a folded napkin, underneath an espresso cup, next to a cannoli tray. Cybersecurity, Jersey style. Every Sunday, experience football heartbreak, irrational confidence, suspicious referees, unpaid gambling debts, and one guy named Vinny insisting this parlay is mathematically impossible to lose. It will lose. Immediately. At Tommy Stigs, we don't just offer betting. We offer community. Because nothing brings men together faster than collectively losing money on the Jets. And for a limited time, every new member receives 1 free emotional breakdown during playoff season, 2 complimentary arguments about the 1986 Giants, and a bonus uncle who swears he once knew a guy connected to the real Jersey crew. He absolutely did not. Warning. Tommy Stigs' neighborhood sportsbook may cause pacing around the living room, yelling at quarterbacks, blaming referees for personal problems, calling cousins for emergency gambling loans, and saying, "I got a system," while visibly unraveling emotionally. Do not use Tommy Stigs as if financially stable, emotionally secure, or currently supervised by a parole officer. Tommy Stigs is neighborhood sports book. Because therapy was never part of the neighborhood. Disclaimer. This documentary is intended as historical commentary, cultural analysis, entertainment, and discussion of publicly discussed events, organized crime history, gambling culture, and online media personalities. Some portions of this documentary involve allegations, street stories, public commentary, interviews, opinions, and historical interpretations surrounding organized crime-adjacent environments in northern New Jersey. No statement should be interpreted as a formal accusation of criminal conduct beyond what has been publicly documented, discussed publicly, historically reported, or litigated in court. This production examines culture, history, media mythology, and the evolution of the American underworld. Now on with the show.
Pizzaverse Studios presents a Palermo Productions original, The Last Sports Book in Jersey, the Tommy Stigliano story, written by Bambi Palermo, narrated by Vincent DiPrio. The Ghosts of North Jersey. There are ghosts in North Jersey. Not the Hollywood kind. Not haunted house ghosts. I'm talking about neighborhood ghosts. The ghosts of social clubs, corner bars, old bookmakers, union guys, numbers runners, cigar smoke, football sheets, and backroom conversations that disappeared before smartphones turned everybody into a broadcaster. Once upon a time, places like Belleville, Newark, Bloomfield, Nutley, and Elizabeth operated like their own hidden republics. Everybody knew somebody, and every neighborhood had a guy who could get things done, a guy taking sports action, a guy collecting debts, and a guy who retired 3 times but somehow was always still around. North Jersey wasn't Las Vegas. Vegas was corporate. Jersey was personal. And in that world, one of the names that eventually floated through the gambling and internet storytelling scene was Tommy Stigliano. To some people, a former bookmaker. To others, a mob associate. To others, just another Jersey guy with stories and attitude. But whether you love him, hate him, or think the whole internet mob genre turned into a circus, Tommy Stigliano represents something much bigger. The death of old neighborhood America, and the transformation of the street corner into content. Before the internet, kids today grow up online. But back then, your world was your zip code. That was it. Your friends, enemies, girlfriends, reputation, and opportunities all came from the neighborhood. And neighborhoods in North Jersey had ecosystems. Entire underground economies existed beneath ordinary suburban life. The average civilian saw delis, diners, pizzerias, bars, social clubs, vending companies, sanitation businesses. But underneath, there were overlapping circles, bookmakers, Shylocks, card games, union politics, construction kickbacks, stolen merchandise, sports betting networks. Not everybody was mafia. The social club. The social club became the center of everything. To outsiders, it looked harmless. A few old guys, drinking espresso, playing cards, watching sports. But inside those rooms, business happened. Relationships got built there. Arguments got settled there. And reputations got destroyed there. You got to understand, before social media, the social club was social media. Rumors spread there, news spread there, politics spread there. A man's entire reputation could change after one conversation in the back room. And every neighborhood had personalities. The loudmouth, the tough guy, the joker, the drunk, the ex-con, the guy who almost got made, the guy who swore he knew Hoffa was buried under Giants Stadium every Thanksgiving after 4 drinks. That environment created storytellers. And eventually, guys like Tommy brought those stories online. Tommy the bookmaker. Tommy Stigliano wasn't the kind of guy who needed headlines. In the old Jersey world, that was actually respected. The loudest guys usually got jammed up first. Tommy came from that generation where bookmakers operated through relationships, memory, reputation, and silence. No flashy websites, no apps, no VIP memberships. Just phones. Phones ringing non-stop during football season. And if you grew up around North Jersey during that era, you knew exactly the type of guy Tommy was. The bookmaker who always seemed calm, even when everybody else was losing their minds. Sunday afternoons in Jersey looked like controlled chaos. The TVs screamed. The Giants were disappointing everybody. The Jets were somehow making things worse. And somewhere in the middle of all that insanity, Tommy sat there quietly tracking numbers. Point spreads, parlays, who owed, who paid, who was ducking collections. That's what people misunderstand about bookmakers. The real talent wasn't gambling. It was psychology. A bookmaker had to know who was desperate, who was reckless, who was lying, who had money, and who was one bad football Sunday away from a divorce. Tommy reportedly built his reputation the old-fashioned way through consistency. In the neighborhood gambling world, being reliable mattered more than being flashy. Because gamblers panic. And when gamblers panic, they start making emotional decisions. That's where bookmakers made their money. When the feds arrived. Because eventually, the government always shows up. Illegal gambling became one of the easiest ways for authorities to attack organized crime networks throughout the Northeast. Why? Because gambling creates records. Phone calls, debt sheets, money trails, collections. And once wiretaps entered the game, everything changed. Federal investigations across New Jersey and New York spent decades targeting bookmakers, gambling coordinators, runners, and racketeering structures tied to organized crime groups. Public discussions surrounding Tommy Stigliano reference prison time connected to bookmaking activity. And prison became almost expected in that lifestyle. Not glamorous prison. Not movie prison. Real prison. Cold walls, bad food, politics, isolation, paranoia. Some men came home broken. Others adapted. Others turned themselves into legends. And the funny thing? Prison stories became their own form of social currency. Because surviving prison in that generation meant something. Especially in old-school Jersey culture. The internet finds Tommy. What's fascinating about Tommy Stigliano is that he survived long enough to enter a completely different world. The internet era. And suddenly the old bookmaker and loan shark became content. That's a crazy sentence when you think about it. Guys who once avoided attention at all cost were now sitting in front of microphones telling stories to thousands of people online. And Tommy fit naturally into that environment because he already understood something modern influencers don't. People listen to personalities, not perfection. Tommy talks like a Jersey guy, not a polished media consultant. And that authenticity matters now because the internet became flooded with fake personalities. Fake alpha males, fake gangsters, fake motivational gurus, fake bosses. But Tommy, whether people agree with him or not, he feels real. Like the kind of guy you'd meet outside a deli, inside a social club, or sitting at the end of a bar talking about how the neighborhood changed. That's why audiences watch. Not just for mob stories, for familiarity. The performance of toughness. Now here's where things get complicated. Internet mob culture became performance art. Everybody online suddenly knew wise guys, ran crews, was feared, or had hits put on them every Tuesday. Half the internet started acting like they personally whacked Jimmy Hoffa between live streams. And this created confusion. Because real organized crime history is usually boring. It's paperwork, gambling, debt, meetings, conversations, paranoia. Not movie scenes every 5 minutes. That's why audiences are split on personalities from that world. Some viewers see authenticity. Others see exaggeration. Some see survivors. Others see entertainers. And honestly, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. But the real fascination isn't crime. It's identity. People miss environments where masculinity had structure. Neighborhoods had identity. People knew each other. And reputations mattered. Modern society feels disconnected. So audiences romanticize old street culture, even when the reality was ugly. North Jersey as a dying civilization. The saddest part? That world is mostly gone now. The social clubs, bookmakers, neighborhood bars, union hangouts, and old street personalities are disappearing. Now everything's digital. FanDuel replaced the bookmaker. Discord replaced the social club. TikTok replaced neighborhood storytelling. Algorithms replaced community. And a lot of older people feel lost because of it. That's why personalities like Tommy Stigliano still attract attention. They remind people of fathers, uncles, old neighborhoods, working-class masculinity, and a version of America that feels extinct. Even younger audiences who never lived through that era feel attracted to it. Why? Because authenticity has become rare. Most people online feel manufactured. Street personalities feel real. Flawed, messy, raw. Human. The last of the old world. Tommy Stigliano represents something bigger than gambling. He represents the last generation raised in physical neighborhoods. Before social media, before algorithms, before everybody became isolated little digital brands. Back then, your identity came from your block, your family, your reputation, your neighborhood. And bookmakers like Tommy existed in the middle of that ecosystem. He knew people. Real people. Not usernames. That world had problems, a lot of problems. But it also had community. And modern America lost that somewhere along the way. That's why old-school personalities resonate online now. They remind audiences of a time before everything became corporate and artificial. Tommy isn't just interesting because of gambling. He's interesting because he feels like a surviving piece of old Jersey culture. A living artifact from a disappearing America. Moral. The real story here isn't gambling. It isn't prison either. It's loneliness. America used to build community through neighborhoods. Now it builds audiences. That's different. A social club forced people into physical spaces together. The internet traps people alone in rooms staring at screens while pretending they're connected. That's why livestream culture exploded. People are searching for digital neighborhoods now. Digital belonging. Digital identity. The livestream became the new cigar lounge. The replay gang became the new late-night regulars. And old-school personalities adapted to survive in that new ecosystem. Tommy Stigliano's story represents that transition. From street corner to internet personality. From loan shark to broadcaster. From local reputation to digital mythology. Tommy Stigliano may never become some giant mainstream celebrity. But that's almost the point. He belongs to a fading American archetype, the Jersey bookmaker, the neighborhood storyteller. The guy sitting outside the deli telling you exactly why the world went to shit. And maybe people laugh at those personalities sometimes. Maybe they exaggerate, maybe they perform, maybe they mythologize themselves. But buried underneath all that noise is a real truth. America lost its neighborhoods, and the internet inherited the ghosts. Every generation creates its own underworld. Sometimes it's built in smoke-filled back rooms. Sometimes it's built through live streams and algorithms. But human beings never stop searching for respect, belonging, reputation, identity, and connection. The technology changes. Human nature doesn't. If you enjoy documentaries exploring organized crime history, forgotten American subcultures, internet psychology, media mythology, street culture, old Hollywood corruption, hidden systems of power, and the collision between authenticity and performance, welcome to the Pizzaverse. Where the stories are cinematic, the commentary is raw, and the neighborhoods never fully die. Special thanks, Tommy Stigs, to the replay gang, the late-night listeners, the old-school Jersey viewers, the union guys, the truck drivers, the night shift workers, the neighborhood historians, and everybody keeping authentic storytelling alive in the algorithm era. To the people who still remember social clubs, card games, neighborhood bars, Sunday dinners, and conversations that lasted until 3 a.m., this documentary was made for you. From all of us at Pizzaverse Studios and Palermo Productions, thank you for watching. And remember, stay sharp, stay skeptical, stay authentic.
You ever sit there thinking, gee, I wish I had a completely illegal underground gambling empire? Yeah? Well, congratulations, sweetheart. Now you can. Introducing Because why work a 9 to 5? One official lucky numbers notebook, already filled with random digits, fake winners, and just enough confusion to keep everybody playing. 50 pre-printed betting slips. We even spill a little coffee on them for that real street feel. One collector's envelope, perfect for cash, AOUs, and excuses like, don't worry, your number's coming tomorrow. A tiny voice recorder that whispers, the house always wins, pal. But wait, there's more. Order now and we'll throw in the cop payoff calculator. Just punch in your weekly earnings, your level of panic, and boom. It tells you exactly how much to slide across the table. Warning. May cause sudden wealth, unexpected attention, visits from guys named Sal, and one very angry Dutch guy, not responsible for raids, betrayals, or friends suddenly wearing wires. Listen, you didn't hear this from me, but in Harlem, it ain't about luck. It's about who's holding the book. The Harlem Numbers Starter Kit. If you're gonna play the game, run it. And if things go sideways, you never met me. Capisce?
Give me groceries and booze. Give me FaceTime with my friends. Give me intravenous news. Little drips of CNN. Give me meditation apps. Text me pictures of your dog. Just give me life. Give me peace. Give me noise. Someone give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen.
Space, at least 6 feet. Dig my grave, just as deep. I got sex on my mind all the time. Fuck, scrolling through the internet, time suck. I've been feeling flat like a pancake. I could use a hug or a handshake. I could use some drugs or a band-aid. Cooped up in a hole, I wanna lose all my control. I wanna just go on a rampage. Give me wisdom, give me teeth. Give me vision, let me see. Give me courage to confess. Every night I text my ex. Give me girls, give me boys. Give me life, give me peace. Give me noise, someone
give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need Give me an appetite, give me hope for the afterlife, or a reason to look past tonight. Give me happiness when I found the fame. Give me music that doesn't all sound the same. Give me something that I could look forward to. Give me humans that I could get closer to. You look down at me, but the next thing you know, it's you with the rent overdue. Give me a little bit of piece of your peace of mind. Give me a piece of yours, you'll get the peace of mind. Give me something to do when there's nothing to do, but when I get a shit, I'll probably just fuck it up too. Give me 2 steps to the left, give me 1 step to the right. Give me 1 dance with the volume at 10, and someone, anyone, give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Give me, someone give me hope for something better. Give me justice for my cries. Tell me we're all in this together, and if we're not, then tell me lies. Give me love, give me Wi-Fi.